In the United States, political power has long rotated between two major parties, the Democrats and the Republicans. This duopoly has dominated for over 150 years, reinforced by a first-past-the-post electoral system and the Electoral College. Unlike in parliamentary democracies, where proportional representation allows minority parties to thrive, the U.S. system is rigid, requiring a majority, or at least a strong plurality, to win seats or claim influence. In this environment, third-party movements face almost insurmountable odds. That hasn't stopped people from trying. Figures like Ross Perot in the 1990s or Ralph Nader in the early 2000s tried to shake the foundation, but they ultimately served as footnotes in the political history books, spoilers in elections, rather than contenders. So when Elon Musk, the billionaire tech entrepreneur, announced in July 2025 that he was forming his own political party, the America Party, the world took notice. But to understand why Musk took this leap, we need to go back. The 2024 presidential election was chaotic, even by modern standards. Former President Donald Trump staged a massive political comeback, leveraging populist anger, economic anxiety, and cultural division. With the Republican Party still very much in his grasp, Trump sailed through the primaries and returned to center stage. Behind the scenes, one of his biggest supporters wasn't a politician, but a billionaire tech mogul, Elon Musk. Musk and Trump had always shared a certain outsider energy, rebels in different spheres, both suspicious of media, dismissive of traditional institutions, and endlessly provocative online. In early 2024, Musk stunned observers by becoming Trump's single largest donor, contributing hundreds of millions to super PACs, and even hosting rallies under the banner of technological freedom. He wasn't just a supporter. He was shaping policy, with whispers that he might even be tapped as a technology czar in a future administration. But things soured quickly. While Trump was winning votes, he was also making unpredictable policy choices, promising massive new infrastructure programs without clear funding, threatening to nationalize certain tech sectors for security reasons, and engaging in open feuds with big tech executives. Musk, who had advocated for smaller government and regulatory rollback, found himself alienated. Their public split came during a televised town hall in late 2024. Trump, under pressure to crack down on what he called digital dissidents, suggested a federal licensing system for AI platforms. Musk responded on X, formerly Twitter, with a now-famous one-word post, "Nope." From that point, the divorce was public and messy. By mid-2025, Musk's political ambitions were clear. Polling his followers on X, he asked, "Should I start a new party?" The result was overwhelmingly in favor. Within days, he filed the paperwork and began assembling a team of tech advisors, policy strategists, and yes, even former politicians disillusioned with the status quo. The name? The America Party. Musk explained that the goal of the party wasn't just to compete, it was to rebuild. He accused both major parties of collusion, corruption, and incompetence. "We have a uniparty," he said, "two heads of the same snake." The America Party, he promised, would stand for innovation, meritocracy, individual liberty, and a total break from corporate and bureaucratic influence. But critics were quick to pounce. Creating a new political party in the United States isn't just difficult, it's designed to be. Ballot access alone varies wildly across states. Some require tens of thousands of signatures. Others demand party conventions and filings long before election season begins. Then there's media access, debate qualifications, fundraising logistics, and the sheer inertia of public opinion. And Musk, for all his resources, faced another issue: credibility. While his supporters hailed him as a visionary, others saw a billionaire playing politics like it was just another app launch. Memes and think pieces exploded online. President Elon? The United States of SpaceX? Some mocked the endeavor as a midlife crisis. Others feared it could dangerously splinter the anti-Trump vote, or worse, hand him another victory. Still, Musk wasn't deterred. His core base was enormous, tens of millions of followers, especially among younger, tech-savvy, and politically homeless voters. These were the people disillusioned with both sides. They wanted change, not slogans, and Musk offered that. He promised AI-powered governance systems, decentralized transparency protocols, and education reforms based on logic, not ideology. He released a beta version of a political platform app, nicknamed CivNet, where users could vote on proposals, submit community ideas, and engage in verified discussions. It was part campaign tool, part experiment in direct democracy. The idea? Crowdsource policy while cutting out the middlemen of corruption. Then came the rallies. Ditching the traditional town hall format, Musk hosted futuristic forums, half TED Talk, half concert. Augmented reality, real-time fact-checking screens, live polls, all part of the experience. He made appearances with former scientists, astronauts, and whistleblowers. One rally featured a remote chat with whistleblower Edward Snowden, who applauded Musk's commitment to privacy rights. Policy-wise, the America Party was a hybrid of libertarian tech ideals and civic pragmatism. It called for the end of the Federal Reserve in its current form, a flat tax code based on blockchain, and universal AI literacy programs in public schools. It sounded radical, but with Musk's resources and charisma, radical didn't mean fringe. Of course, roadblocks lay ahead. First, the lawsuits. Multiple states challenged the party's legitimacy, citing everything from improper filing timelines to claims that Musk's business empire created conflicts of interest. The Democratic National Committee accused the America Party of being a spoiler designed to help Trump. Meanwhile, Trump's camp called Musk a traitor and a fake patriot tech bro. Next came the debates. The Commission on Presidential Debates refused to include Musk, citing polling thresholds and lack of ballot representation. Musk, in classic fashion, live-streamed his own parallel debate using X and garnered millions of views, more than the televised version. His performance? Passionate, data-driven, and confrontational. And then, the polls began to shift. By late 2025, Musk was polling at 12% nationally, with spikes among independents and first-time voters. In tech hubs like Austin and Seattle, he was neck and neck with Biden. In swing states like Arizona and Nevada, younger voters listed him as their first choice, even if he wasn't yet on the ballot. The media narrative evolved. Could Elon actually win? Became a question on everyone's lips. Analysts speculated scenarios where no candidate would reach 270 electoral votes, triggering a House-decided election for the first time in over a century. In that chaos, Musk believed he could make a deal, or at the very least, cement the America Party as a permanent force. But there are deeper questions here. Why is Musk really doing this? Is it ego, ideology, or a genuine belief that the system is broken beyond repair? From what we've seen, it's likely a combination of all three. Musk has always been obsessed with control, not in a tyrannical sense, but in the belief that expertise should guide action. Whether it's colonizing Mars or creating self-driving cars, he doesn't trust systems that delay progress. And in his view, American politics is the ultimate broken system. Still, governing is different than engineering. Voters are not product users. Congress is not a startup. And compromise, something Musk historically resists, is the currency of democratic governance. For Musk to succeed, he'll have to transform as much as the system he hopes to disrupt. So what comes next? Musk has promised a full America Party convention in early 2026, where he will formally unveil a presidential ticket. He hasn't confirmed if he'll run for president himself, although the speculation is rampant. He's also teasing international chapters of the movement, suggesting that this is bigger than U.S. politics, a global campaign for technological democracy. As of now, the movement is growing. Thousands are volunteering. Billions in donations, some from crypto sources, are pouring in. The media can't ignore it anymore. But will it last? That depends on whether Musk can maintain momentum, overcome legal hurdles, and most importantly, convince the American people that he's not just another billionaire with opinions, but a leader with solutions. My opinion. As an observer, it's easy to be skeptical. American politics has a high tolerance for novelty, but a low success rate for revolution. That said, if anyone has the tools to at least disrupt the conversation, it's Elon Musk. His presence alone shifts narratives, creates headlines, and ignites debate. Whether that results in lasting political change or a bold footnote in history, only time will tell. But this much is certain. The America Party is no longer science fiction. It's real. It's happening. And it's forcing a reckoning in a system long overdue for disruption.